So we've left Chinchilla and we're driving towards Miles and Roma, and we turned the corner and this is what we see. Not good, John.
We're going to get smashed, I think.
We told you in our Toowoomba episode that if you need rain, you just call Jon and Tracie, and this just, yeah, proves it. So we were going to stop in Miles, at the Miles Historical Village Museum, but we're only 10 k's out of town and this is what it's like.
And it's all outdoors, so we'll give it a miss.
Yeah. And we'll continue on to Roma. That's where we're going to be staying for a few days. So the rain stopped just as we hit Miles, so we decided to come to the museum. Blue sky now. Who would have thought?
Grand entrance.
Yeah. It's quite pretty. I love my old trains.
How cool is it? I just think every piece was handmade.
Yeah. Can you go in it?
Well, I ticket first.
Yep.
Expected speed. I'll answer it.
Okay. 9:44. Old ticket office. I think if you can see up the back there. Oh, all the old lanterns. The Hippong Homestead. Where's that there? Alright, let's have a little look in here. They were the original owners of this hut. Okay, out to the Riverlea kitchen. All their different pots. This is a sharpener of some sort. An egg case.
Sharpen your knives.
Yeah. Well, I just find it fascinating looking at all these old wagons. Think about the cars we're driving in these days that they can park themselves and windscreen wipers go on all by itself. And then you look at these and think people actually used to use these as a mode of transport. It's quite bizarre. So in this museum they've replicated a main street. All the little shops. And take a look in the general store. Yep. It's a shame I can't get a good picture of all this without that fence in there. This is a good one. It's the barber shop and the Union Hotel. What, did you just get kicked out there, did you?
I did.
Here's the barber shop.
Take credit card. I said to him, do you take FPOS? And I went, no. I said, what?
They wouldn't take credit card for your haircut.
Or FPOS, no.
That's a bit rough, isn't it? Let's go have a drink, John, in the bar.
Have a drink?
Yeah. The Union Hotel. What does he think he's going to get mugged? He's behind the wire.
Well, let's skip forward to 2022.
Yeah. Imagine that. Back in those days, they would not know, hey, what it's like now. The old Bundaberg rum. Bottle. Oh, what have we got through here? Oh, hang on a minute. Do we have to go through another door?
No, it's like
The eating area. Oh, it's all down the back too. In their restaurant, the Union Hotel restaurant. And a bath. The old boilers. You look like you're in jail.
Let me in.
Gonna go into the chemist. Oh, you remember those scales?
I do. I don't think that's
I wonder if they work. Oh no, it's set on 60. No.
I don't think that's pretty correct.
Licensed to sell poisons. Yeah, pharmacist. John said something really bad then about poisons. I'm glad I wasn't taping.
You can say it again.
No, don't. Oh, baby scales. They're actually very much like the ones I had when I worked in pharmacy.
Yeah.
Thurn's Pharmacy in Panania.
They're so correct, those scales are.
Yeah, they are the best. Okay. There it is, Niles prickly heat powder. I used to sell that back in pharmacy. Oh look, Old Spice, John.
Grab it.
Ugh. Like I'm kissing my grandfather. And see that, I don't know if you guys can see, Acorn's Remedy. That was the best stuff for pimples. It used to sting like a bitch, but geez, it was good.
You're showing age now.
I know. Anyhow, there you go. We're going to the bank. Bank of New South Wales, and we're in Queensland.
You may know back in those days you could just jump over that little thing.
Yeah, you wonder what this little thing was for back then, because, you know, you could just jump the counter. Oh, John, remember these? Money boxes? Oh, and this one.
I don't remember that.
You're not that old. Have a look at these wrinkles.
Oh, and I did wash this shirt yesterday as well.
Oh yeah, John's got the same shirt on.
I did wash it.
But we have done washing. There's all these old machines. And there's another one. Did they call them sulkies? Is that what a sulky? I can't remember.
I think they call that over in Japan or something. I don't think they call that in Australia.
I thought they were sulkies in Australia. I know, have a laugh at us. We don't know. Look at this beauty.
If you know, put them in the comments.
Yeah, what's a sulky? I was sure that there was a wagon. So, John reckons it's in Japan. I reckon it's here. Anyhow, put it in the comments for us. Why have I got sulky on my mind? Alright, we're going up to the hospital. My kind of place. The old stretcher. Oh, look at this.
I just can't believe how cool it is in here. In these old buildings.
They are cool, aren't they? Oh, this maternity ward. Look, there's mummy and baby. I'm so glad I don't have to wear things like that to work.
The operating room down there.
Oh, look at the little humidity crib.
Oh, yeah.
Let's zoom in on that. Look at that. Alright, the good old iron lung. Imagine it. Can you guys imagine it being in one of those? How frightening would that have been?
A wheelchair?
Old dentist chair?
That would have been scary.
This must have been like the old operating theatre. Old urine collection bottles. Yeehaw. Yeah, say it again.
That's something like out of Saw.
Oh, the movie Saw.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't deal with that movie. But how creepy is it? Oh. You're sick, John, watching movies like that.
Very hygienic.
Oh my God. Oh, look. Set of Wrigley's, John. They're forceps to pull a baby out. Oh, hello, doctor. Examination room. Next stop, an old motor garage. People think John would be in heaven looking at all of this, but I love all old motor cars. This building was officially opened by Dick Johnson.
So wrong with this car? There's no push button start.
No push button start. No electric mirrors.
Oh.
Bit rough, isn't it? We'll just have a look at this old fire engine. Oh, sugar. Huh? I'm actually can climb in here, so I'll just. Oh my goodness me!
Oh, look at the room.
I know, but look at how basic it is. Nothing much. Anything?
No, nothing.
Okay, nothing to show. So this next building is going to tell us all about artesian bores. Okay. So in this building there's a theaterette. We can have a seat
and it's right under our feet.
and learn all
It spans
about artesian
22%
balls.
of the continent and 70% of Queensland. There are 3 major basins and many sub-basins. In some places up to 3 kilometres deep and aged between 70 and 200 million years, give or take. That's how long it was in the making. Artesian refers to water stored under pressure, underground, and that pressure forces it up to the surface. Scientists know how much water the basin holds, and the number is hard to grasp. At 65,000 cubic kilometres, it's one of the largest underground reservoirs in the world.
So that little video was a bit interesting, wasn't it?
Very interesting, yeah.
About our artesian water and what we're doing with all the drilling of oil and the water and drying out our, what do you call it, the base of Earth.
Is it going to run out?
Is it going to run out? This is actually a cute little centre. No, not a cute little centre.
No, it's
Interesting.
It's very interesting.
Little centre.
Prickly pear was actually introduced.
Oh. Why did they introduce that to Australia? That caused havoc.
Ah.
Okay, you read that. So here's a map of Australia, and that dark area is what they call the Great Artesian Basin, where we've got all that underground water. It's quite a large area.
Let me out!
You're not chained up, you know.
I didn't do it!
Dead or alive for armed robbery and horse stealing.
I didn't do it!
Oh. Cell doors open. You can get out, you know, dude, the door's open. Oh, no, he can't. He's chained up. He's chained. Look at the size of this door. Bloody hell. It's really set out well. All this we need now is some cowboys on their horses riding up the street. Guns are blazing. That'd be pretty cool. This is the printer. Look, I hope some of you guys are interested in all this. People that can't get to Miles to see this museum. I know it can come across a bit boring, but I'm trying to just get little bits and put together for you. School time. She looks like a cranky teacher. All teachers were cranky for you, weren't they?
They were.
Must be an all-girls school.
You had to have them, but you never used them.
They had a name. Do you guys remember this? Those counting blocks, but look what's on the table with her, the cane.
Oh.
Gee, she's a cranky one. She got 3 canes on the table.
Had that plenty of time.
I never did. We just had to bribe our vice principal with a caramello bear. And he wouldn't give you the cane. It's an old Presbyterian church.
Oh, kerosene light up there.
Oh yeah. How cute is this little church? So these clerical garments belong to the late Reverend E.W.S. Bishop, who ministered at Pakenham, Romsey and Mornington, Victoria. That's cool. Hang on. Do you even remember how to do that, John?
Nope.
This is actually a World War One soldier's headstone, right in the middle of this museum. Wallace Lawton. Later, the 5th Regiment died 9th of March 1920, aged 23 and a half years. Bless your soul, mate. Wow. May you rest in peace. So this is a war museum. It's an extension of the original, I think. Where am I up to on my map? Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, blanket, and they're all crocheted or knitted poppies. That's pretty cool. Living in the field.
Can you imagine living that way?
Look, you just can't, and I think kids aren't getting taught exactly what it was like. War Museum. Now John and I really like going into anything to do with the war, like museums. We're not gruesome. We just have huge respect for our soldiers and what they have done for Australia. I don't think there's enough respect these days.
When the 25th Battalion left the Gallipoli Peninsula for France in December 1915, Eric was one of the last men to leave. As a member of the covering battalion, Eric was responsible.
It's a great little museum, but unfortunately everything is in these glass cabinets, so I really can't get good footage for you, but it's worth a visit just for this. It's got a little video that plays and it talks about all the men that enlisted while in Miles. So
It's well worth a look.
yeah, the unlikely heroes, and it's about the horses. Men could speak of what they endured, their animals could not. In all this they were bound in trust and the comfort one gave to the other. Okay, John, so we just went in the Miles Historical Museum.
It was well worth a look.
It was good, hey?
It was really good.
It was $18 each, which we don't mind paying out in little country towns because they need the money for a start, and it's really well kept museum.
I love looking at all the old stuff.
Yeah, and we really enjoy dedicated parts to the war.
We should all respect our diggers.
Yeah. So, yeah, look, we've decided to make this video and just leave it by itself because there are people that love museums, there's people that don't like them, and, you know, it may bore you, it may not. We hope you enjoy the video. We really enjoyed visiting, and glad the rain stopped so we could do it, hey?
Oh, yeah, only just.
Yeah, I know, right? It was a bit sloshy in there, but otherwise good. All right, so we're off to our next location.
Yep.
So see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.